everybody. So we'll discuss today the use of CRAMER's rule in market and national income models. So first we'll discuss the market model and use of CRAMER's rule, finding out the equilibrium demand and supply quantities and prices. Now when we talk about the market model, generally two basic factors influence consumers' demand and price. So these two basic factors are price and income of individuals. But in an isolated market, the quantity demanded and supplied is influenced by price of the commodity alone. So in that case, the income factor doesn't come in an isolated market. Because in practice, we find that commodity may face in the market the situations of complementary and substitute goods. So in the market, there are many goods and some are substitutes and some are complementary goods, and they have their own price effect. So demand of a particular commodity or goods will also be influenced by the complementary and substitute goods. So it is also true for the supply side of the goods. The market model will include all prices and quantity variables of multiple commodities in short run. So there are long run models or long run and very short run and short run as well as long run. So in short run, it will include the prices and quantity of variables. So in an isolated market where market demand is the horizontal sum of the individuals, then demand is the function of price. Because as I said that in isolated market, the income factor will not come. So demand is the function of price. This is equal to A minus BP. So it is a straight line which is negatively sloped. A is the intercept and B is the rate of change of price. So when D quantity demanded, P is price of the commodity, A intercept, and B is the slope of the demand curve or rate of change, tangent. B is also the rate of change, and supply side similarly, supply side S is equal to FP, that means it is the function of price. So this is equal to C plus DP. So C is the intercept and D is the rate of change and slope of the supply curve, and P is the price. Now regarding intercept, there is some difference. We will find in some books that they put it a minus sign, minus C plus DP. So this is generally true when a supply begins from the negative of the axis. But generally under perfect situations, so this is the market model under perfect situations, where products are homogeneous, then producers and that means buyers and sellers, they have full knowledge. In that case, there may not be a negative intercept. That means supply may not start from below zero. That means x-axis, below x-axis, it will not start because as they will be professional and they will think for profit in the market, so they will not start from the negative point of the supply. That's why in most of the standard textbooks we'll find it is a plus sign and sometimes it will be a minus sign. Okay, so when S is the supply of the commodity, P is the price of the commodity, C is the intercept, and D is the slope of the supply curve. So equilibrium, market equilibrium comes when demand is equal to supply. So demand A minus BP is equal to C plus DP. So equilibrium price is A minus C divided by B plus D. So when demand and supply functions will be put with parameters, with data, then A will be known, C will be known, B will be known, and D will be known. As a result, P will be a value. So if we put this value of P in any demand or supply equations, equilibrium quantity of demand and supply can be obtained. So D is equal to, S is equal to A minus B into A minus C divided by B plus D. It will satisfy both the equations. Now, for a simple homework, now if it is given, suppose D is equal to 250 minus 50P, so this is the demand function, and supply function 25 plus 25P, then P will be equal to 3 equilibrium price, and equilibrium demand and supply will be equal to 100. So the student can see these results, or check these results putting these values. Now, two commodity market world. So D1 is equal to A0 plus A1 P1 plus A2 P2. Then supply in of the first commodity is B0 plus B1 P1 plus B2 P2, and D1 is equal to S1. So demand for commodity 2 is D2 is equal to alpha naught plus alpha 1 P1 plus alpha 2 P2, and supply for commodity 2 is B0 plus B1 P1 beta 1 P1 plus beta 2 P2. So we can find out both demand and supply of the first commodity and second commodity. So A0, B0 are intercepts, AB are coefficients of prices for first commodity, then alpha naught, beta naught are intercepts, then alpha, beta are coefficients of prices for second commodity. So market demand will be estimated